Not ready for prime time? Play along in the audience by going to jackbox.tv. Three, two, one. Welcome to Roomerang, where you can make friends or points, but not both. I'll be your host, here to guide you through a game that's a little reality TV and a lot of personalities. This game is played in 5 rounds. You are coming into this game with a detail about yourself that you selected in the lobby. If you didn't pick one, I went ahead and did that for you. This is the role you will be playing, so play it up in your answers, or completely ignore it and go after each other. I'm not your mother. The goal is to gain favor with your fellow players by answering questions in a funny way, a genuine way, or a brutal way, where you stare them in the eye while stabbing them in the back. Drama! Let's meet the roomies. You'll be entering the game with 5 points in your private bank. Points are gained through popular answers and lost if you are eliminated, but I'll be keeping the totals a secret until the very end. How about we Roomerang? Round 1. Introductions. The front door to the Roomerang house is stuck. How will you get inside? Answer the prompt on your device. Remember to use your unique point of view when answering. Details about yourself and other players are always fair game. FYI, half your time is up. Get those answers in. Okay, plenty to discuss. Which answer really grabbed your attention? Vote on your device now. Let's see those votes. 1 vote equals 1 point. Here's our shiny new winner. The winner of the challenge gets an advantage. You get safety from elimination. It's time for an elimination. You will now vote for a player to be eliminated. The player with the most votes will leave the house. If the player you voted for is successfully eliminated, you'll steal some points from them. Let that sink in. Vote for the player that you would like to eliminate on your device. Also, give a reason why and don't hold back. Not sure who to pick? Maybe you didn't like their answer, or they looked at you funny, or you chose them at random. The eliminated player is... Let's see who voted for you. Oh, and I sent who voted to eliminate you and why to your device, just so you know who to be mad at. Anyone that voted for you is taking a point from your private bank. Don't worry, you'll make them pay. Before you go out the door, now is your chance to say any final words to your former roommates. You have a few seconds to speak aloud or type your parting words. Okay, we get it. Were they ever really here? I believe we have a new guest. Hey, you've got a brand new roomie. Welcome, new player. There's something a little familiar about you, but you've got a new name and different information about yourself, so what do I know? Let's dive into round 2, connections. For the crafting challenge, you made a scented candle inspired by another player. What does it smell like? I've chosen another player for you to talk about. Their name is on your device. Be aware that you're halfway through your time. Oh, you followed instructions. Fun. Which answer do you love the most? Vote on your device now. So who did we vote for? A tie? Then I think you should get the advantage. Presenting your challenge winner! In this round, the player mentioned in a winning answer gets points too. You will choose who is eliminated, but it must be a player who voted for your answer. Time to decide who your real allies are. Time to thin the herd. Ooh, spicy. Vote for the player that you want eliminated. The eliminated player is... We all saw this coming. Any parting words? Heard enough of that. Gone but not forgotten. Who could that be? Who do we have here? Get in here, new roomie. Round 3, and it's a quickie. The house needs a better name for the rumpus room. What name are you pitching? We're going to do this one in the dark. Answer the prompt, but when it's time to vote, you won't know who wrote what. You are halfway through your time, roomies. It's all happening. I know you got a favorite. Which is it? Vote on your device now. Okay, who did we love? When there's a tie, I pick the winner and you deal with it. And here's who took it. You can swap points with another player. Feel free to beg, convince, or manipulate the player who is currently making a choice. Pick up the pace. This house is a rental. Elimination time has arrived. Gasp. Vote for a player to be eliminated from the game. Be aware that you're halfway through your time. The eliminated player is... Let's see exactly who turned on you. Any last words? That's enough. The house won't be the same without them. Who's that rapping at the door? What do you know? Fresh blood. Hello, stranger. Round 4, the fire starter round. You saw another player cheating during the group chess game. Who was it and how did they cheat? Select the player you want to write about on your device and then answer the prompt. FYI, half your time is up. Okay, we went there. Which one is the best answer? Vote on your device now. Here's who received votes. A tie? Then I think you should get the advantage. The winner! And if you got mentioned, you get points too. Both the player who wrote the answer and the player mentioned have safety from elimination. It's elimination time. Remember this moment. Vote for the player that you want eliminated. Half the time is up. Plan. The eliminated player is... Who's to blame? Let's find out. Anything you want to say? I've heard enough of that. Nothing will be the same. A doorbell in this economy? It's a brand new roommate. Welcome, new player. Congratulations on making it to the finale. I'm so proud of most of you. Of course, not everyone made the cut. This This is your final chance to prove to everyone that you and you alone deserve to win. Get a hold of yourself. It's the finale round. Brought to you by 155 Lawyer J. That's lawyer with a J. I want you to think about everything that's happened, this journey coming to an end, and ask yourself, give us a positive message for all the children of the world. Be aware that you're halfway through your time. Lots of thoughts, lots of feelings. It's time for the final vote. Who do you think should win Roomerang? Vote on your device now. Pick up the pen. And honestly, who do you think should absolutely not win? Okay, let's see who was really there for you. And who took one last chance to hold you back? Now let's add all those points from earlier in the game. Down to our final two. And look who's on top. Give us a victory speech, darling. You've earned it. We're good, baby. Bye.
Ding dong. Look who it is.
Oh, baby, can you boomerang? I'll bet you can. Press us all and do.
I'm Cookie, and you're playing Fibbage 4. This is a shoes-off trivia game, so feel free to make yourself comfortable. I haven't seen a group of people so well-prepared, so hardy, so courageous since, I want to say, the Donner Party. Oh, and anyone else can join the audience. The audience votes on their own lie to earn points and fake out the players. Let's get to it. This is round one. I'm handing out 500 points for each player you fool with your lie. And you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth. Time to pick a category. First up, in 2018, a family was given $11,000 by a company for naming their daughter after blank. Now, write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you can't think of something, press the Lie For Me button for half the points. Start already! These are your choices. Take your best guess at the truth and select it on your device. Let's see how it shook out. Believe it or not, this was done in the KFC Baby Harland naming contest and my personal coolest baby competition. Select a category. Let me help with that. Get a load of this one. H. David Werder set a record by spending 439 days sitting on a flagpole. Why was he there? He was protesting blank. Write your lies now. Okay, which one's true? Let's see what everybody picked. Clearly it worked. We're still talking about it today, aren't we? Uh-oh. Guess who needs attention?
Very interesting person.
In 2014, singer Pharrell Williams put his iconic hat up for sale on eBay to raise money for charity. The buyer was blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here you go. Come on, show me what you picked. Not your best work. If you've seen the Roast Beef Chain's logo, its hat is also quite large. Get ready for round two, where all the points are doubled. What's our next category? Try this one on for size. Keep your eyes peeled during takeoff from the Hilton Head Airport in Savannah, Georgia. If you look closely, you can see two blank permanently placed in the runway. Okay, enter those lies. Spot the truth. Let's see what you picked. Although most of the inhabitants of the graveyard displaced by the airport were moved elsewhere, 4 bodies still remain buried beneath the runway at the Hilton Head Airport. I spent my entire childhood watching bad movies just so you could have this question.
Cookies VHS Vault.
Pay attention, I'm not rewinding.
All right, here's 15 cents. Come on, boys. Who's going to play it?
I'm a sucker to do this.
Well, there it is again.
All right, you kids, on your feet. I've warned you before.
What's your name?
William McKinley Smith.
Well, that's a pretty fine name for a gambler.
New York City youths are tempted by crime in this classic drama, and the only one who can help them is the titular hero who has the peculiar nickname, the Blank of 9th Avenue. All right, type in your lies. Now, which one's the truth? Let's take a look.
Quite a lad, this Keenan boy. They call him the Abe Lincoln of 9th Avenue.
Why?
He's trying to pattern his life after Lincoln.
All right, choose a category. Or I'll just do it. Let's see what we got. Only in New Jersey, residents of Hoboken made a splash on social media in 2021 when they observed a phenomenon scientists named a blank NATO. Submit your lies now. right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? The Wormnado ain't been the same since the Wormnado factory shut down. At least that's what Bruce Springsteen will sing about it. It's final fibbage time. Pay attention because this one's a two-parter and it's worth triple points. No pressure. A 2022 Polish scientific study classified blank as an invasive alien species and calling them unnatural. The Diocese of Bath and Wells banned all blank from cemeteries. Now you're going to write one line that sounds like it might fit in either of these two blanks. That's double the chance to fool your fellow players. And if it's believable enough to get picked for both blanks, I'll send a bonus your way. Sound good? Don't worry, I'll put a little extra time on the clock. About halfway through your time, just FYI. Okay, here's what you're working with. Our two questions have two different truths. First, let's take care of this one. Choose the truth for just this question now. Okay, now it's this blank's time to shine. Find the truth for just this question now. Okay, what'd everybody pick? Science and religion can agree. If a cat is dressed as a garden gnome, run.